make some noise and just yell.
When we clap rounds, leave holes in your background. I'm cash money with a gun, I make you back that ass down.
Meet the greatest Brooklyn rapper that never was. Quick question before we start. Do you think Sticky Fingaz is underrated? We all know hip-hop has always celebrated loud success. The mainstream industry chases chart numbers, radio dominance, and viral moments. But some of its most important figures never chase popularity. They're just interested in showing their truth to the world. Sticky Fingaz is one of those figures.
Why do they call you Sticky Fingaz? Because everything I touch, I take.
This rapper helped define hardcore rap in the 1990s, influenced countless artists, and pushed storytelling in hip-hop far beyond the norm. He's not just a rapper, but also an actor, writer, and filmmaker. Yet today, his name is rarely mentioned among the greats.
I got home and I went to my dictionary like, what is a thespian? And a thespian is an incredible word.
And it's an honor. It's an honor.
And coming from Spike Lee, it's a huge honor.
Today, we're going into the story of Sticky Fingaz, discussing his life, achievements, and why he is still underrated. Sticky Fingaz was born Kirk Jones on November 3, 1973 in New York. He lived in Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Manhattan, absorbing the raw energy of each environment. Though commonly associated with Queens due to Onyx's origins, Sticky personally believes that Brooklyn played a major role in shaping his mentality and survival instincts.
It's your boy Sticky Fingaz, and Max here, and we representing for Child of Bronx. But Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten, the whole New York.
Growing up in the late 1970s and 80s, he saw the rise of street violence in hip-hop culture. Raised primarily by his mother in a single-parent household, Sticky learned early that if you wanted something, you had to take initiative and make it happen, whether legally or through hustle. He matured fast, surrounded mostly by older people, navigating adult spaces while still a teenager.
I'm so 90s, like, we bring the 90s back, you know what I mean? Putting that real street shit back into the music, that's what it need.
He talked about hustling, a bitter street environment, and his financial struggles in his music. I Love the Streets, Raised in the System, and Money Talks are a few songs focusing on his early life, street culture, and struggles.
Singing this shit, loading bullets in the clip, nigga. Singing this shit, and that's your eulogy. They gon' I enslave populations and control masses. I come in all forms, coins, paper, plastic.
Before music ever became a career, Sticky Fingaz was already a natural hustler. One of his earliest and most important skills was cutting hair, a trade he mastered while still in his teens. He attended art-focused schools in Manhattan, showing early creative talent, but frequently skipped classes to work in barbershops. From an early age, he knew the importance of money and becoming financially independent.
At this point in time, I had never cut hair in my life. Not even my own.
Wow.
And I never messed nobody hair up either. I was a natural.
Sticky Fingaz' relationship with music began organically. He was first a DJ, fascinated by turntables and mixing, before ever considering himself a rapper. His mother supported his passion by buying him DJ equipment, even if it wasn't industry standard. He initially learned music by imitation. He used to sit, listen, and recite lyrics from artists like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Slick Rick, Run DMC, KRS-One, and UTFO, mastering cadence and delivery before developing his own voice. Eventually, the music came out of him as a natural talent. From imitation, he learned the in and outs of music and soon developed his own voice and delivery style. But making music his career wasn't on his mind.
And that's how I started. But I had no aspirations to be an artist. I just was good at it.
That is, until he accidentally became a part of Onyx. Fredro Starr was the cousin of Sticky Fingaz and a part of a growing rap group, Onyx. The group already had industry momentum before his involvement, but fate intervened when two members were unavailable during a critical demo session from Jam Master Jay. It was 1991. Sticky was living with his cousin Fredro when Onyx's manager told him that their two rappers, Suave and Big DS, didn't make it to the studio for the demo. Fredro Starr told Sticky Fingaz the bad news, and they both went to the studio to replace the rappers. Sticky stepped in, recorded the track Stick and Move, and his unmistakable, aggressive voice ultimately caught Jay's attention.
So when they were shopping their demos, Sticky Move was in there. He was like, whoa, 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 what's this? Rewind that. He's like, yo, give me 10 of these. 10 songs like this. And who's the deep voice? Oh, that's my cousin Stick, but he ain't in the group. He is now.
Yeah.
And that's how I was abducted into Onyx.
Jay insisted that Sticky should be a part of the group, claiming that without him, it would never be a proper group. And that's how Sticky Fingaz' career started. Jam Master Jay became a mentor and big brother figure, guiding Sticky through the industry and performance discipline. Through Jay's backing, Onyx signed with Def Jam, a turning point not just for the group, but arguably for the label itself. Sticky's lazy eyes, boundless energy, and raspy voice brought attention to the group. Soon, Sticky was the frontman, ready to give best-selling albums and music to Onyx and eventually to hip-hop. In 1993, Onyx released Back to Up, their debut album. Its single, Slam, became a crossover anthem, bringing street hip-hop to wider audiences.
Imitation, a figment of your imagination. But wait, it gets worse. I'm not watered down, so I'm dying.
The album went multi-platinum and became a defining hardcore hip-hop record. It was Sticky's first official album, and the world was loving it. In 1994, it won Best Album at the Soul Train Music Awards. It was also nominated for Favorite New Rap Album at the 1994 American Music Awards. The Source also recognized it as one of the 100 best rap albums in 1998. With Slam, other singles such as Throw Your Guns and Shifty also peaked at the Hot Rap Singles chart. Sticky's signature aggressive delivery and gravelly voice made him the standout voice on virtually every Onyx track.
So, throw your in the air. And buck like you just don't care.
His infamous Source Awards gunshot incident cemented his reputation as both reckless and unforgettable, making him a permanent figure in hip-hop history.
When I shot the gun, it's like a starter pistol for the race. The hip-hop race up the East Coast. The game on, get set, bow! East Coast, West Coast beef started.
Then Onyx released on JMJ Records, All We Got Is Us and Shut 'Em Down.
I'm trying to work the CD. Spotted 50, dipped on the BQE. Cause ain't no way them they bagging out. Shut 'em down, shut 'em down, shut 'em down. Yeah. Shut 'em down, shut 'em down, shut 'em down.
Onyx introduced mosh pits, stage diving, and slam dancing in the rap performances, borrowing the raw aggression of rock and punk while keeping hip-hop street authenticity intact. During the last album release, label problems interfered with their success. JMJ Records, as well as Onyx, was removed from Def Jam in 1999. This impacted the group's success. Shut 'Em Down barely went gold because of all the financial and political problems of the label.
Either hip-hop is too soft or we too hard, I don't know.
After this group album, Sticky Fingaz started his solo journey. He attempted to sign with Dr. Dre's Aftermath, but contractual complications and industry politics led him instead to Universal Records, where he released his solo album, Black Trash, the autobiography of Kirk Jones, in 2001. This was not a normal rap album. In fact, it was a concept album, a tough decision rarely any rapper took in their career.
You were smart, you make me work for you. All your life you try and get me and it's hurting you.
This album was a full narrative, following a fictional character from prison release to death, tackling themes of poverty, racism, violence, spirituality, and redemption. The album featured heavyweights like Eminem, Raekwon, Redman, and Rod Digger. Critics praised its ambition. Fans praised its honesty. They became crazy about its narrative-driven structure. But the mainstream media didn't like this album. It was uncomfortable and contained a lot of truths that the mainstream media wasn't ready to sell. No song followed the typical commercial radio hit structure or theme. So commercially, the album struggled, becoming one of the most underrated albums in the hip-hop industry.
I'm not loyal to hip-hop, I'm loyal to myself. And here's the thing, here's the trick. I am hip-hop.
Though commercially underappreciated, the album later gained cult status for its conceptual depth and narrative structure, influencing future hip-hop storytelling. While many rappers struggled across into acting, Sticky Fingaz did it convincingly. He starred in more than 80 films and TV shows.
I don't think that shit gonna work. Man, just do it. Man, I don't even know the number.
It's on side of the building, fool.
The name of the movie is Changing the Game, but my, in particular, character makes a whole 180 change. I thought of being like a...
In 1993, he made his acting debut in Forrest Whitaker's award-winning HBO drama, Strapped. After this, he appeared in the film Clockers in 1995. This was followed by more films and series, such as Next Friday, Dead Presidents, Doing Hard Time, Lockdown, In Too Deep, and Breaking Point. The world loves his role as Tyrone in Next Friday. He made his television debut in New York Undercover and Nash Bridges. NCIS, CSI Miami, and Blade are his other popular television series. People love his role as Blade.
You know it's one of my favorite shits, man, the New York Undercover episode, man.
Yeah, they got some Malik Yoba.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
While becoming successful in his acting career, he came up with a unique idea in 2009. He wrote, produced, and starred in the hip-hop movie, A Day in the Life. The film is unique in that all dialogue is delivered in rap, blending hip-hop and cinema into a single artistic form.
It is what it is, man. It's the life that we chose. Dog, you caught up in the cycle in spite of the dough, and rightfully so.
The film featured a large cast, including Omar Epps, Mekhi Phifer, and Fredro Starr.
Day in the Life, the first rap movie ever. And by that, I mean the whole entire movie is told in rap. It's called A Day in the Life.
The industry was initially skeptical about this unique idea, so Sticky self-financed it. But when the industry recognized the potential of the movie, they came forward. Lionsgate acquired and distributed it, making it a proud achievement for Sticky. After its success, he released another film in 2013. Caught on Tape followed the same concept and genre, making it another hip-hop movie.
And I forgot about the time I was having so much fun. It's like 3 in the morning, clubs close at 2.
In 2019, Sticky twisted the idea into something unique. He released It's About Time, which is a digital movie album. Each track has a corresponding video, including a 360-degree VR video for Put Your Fingers Up.
I was raised up by these streets. Wherever I touch, I take.
Sticky's solo work blurred the lines between music and storytelling like few others in hip-hop, and his artistic ambition is a core reason why he's seen as underrated. Not all audiences were ready for this level of conceptual depth. Sticky Fingaz remains widely respected, yet often labeled underrated because he refused to chase trends, compromise authenticity, or play industry games. He believes longevity comes from staying true to your identity, not imitation. Whether through music, acting, or digital albums, Sticky consistently carved his own lane. He believed that authenticity outlasts hype. What are your thoughts about it? Do you think he's really underrated? Share with us in the comments section and watch our latest video right here on the screen.